there's one movie we haven't touched on, which is Unfrosted. You don't even want to touch it?
I don't want to touch it.
I feel like you did have a passionate response to this movie, but maybe it's you can't work up the energy right now.
I think it's the worst movie of the year.
Directed by Jerry Seinfeld.
Every single star in the world is in this movie. He somehow nabbed all your favorite stars.
A lot of SNL people.
Jim Gaffigan, Amy Schumer, Melissa McCarthy, Hugh Grant,
Hugh Grant as Tony the Tiger.
Christian Slater.
Yeah,
I think Slater was my favorite part
really.
as the milkman.
I liked Kyle Dunnigan as Walter Matthau. Or no, not Walter Matthau. What is
Oh,
that?
Walter Cronkite.
Walter Cronkite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, you're right. It's got a ton of people in it, a lot of faces. You got Mikey Day, you got Kyle Mooney from SNL.
Yeah. The serial funeral I thought was pretty funny where they
Yeah,
like,
that gave me a laugh. Yeah, the just especially like the crying widow chopping banana onto the
yeah.
cat. That
Yeah.
was like my favorite bit, maybe.
Yeah. But it was just such a waste of time. Something pathetic about it. Just manipulating all these people to like, perform for his sick dream.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, I guess that's kind of all directors in their way. It's like forcing people to do stuff, but it just
Zach, are you
feels
defending Unfrosted?
I didn't hate Unfrosted.
Wow.
I think it's not a very good movie, but I don't know. I think I just have a knee-jerk kind of defense for like comedy movies that are going for it just because there's not that many comedy movies out there, and
It wasn't funny though.
there was some moments.
The serial funeral was funny. What else?
Peter Dinklage. I thought his little scene
I
as
forgot
a
he's in
kind of
it.
the head of the evil milkmen, I thought that was kind of fun. And yeah, it is like it does feel a little desperate the amount of people that are in it, but anything that got me away from Jerry was a relief because I was happy to see other people that are funny like get a turn to be funny. Like Fred Armisen, I thought has a funny part in it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't horrible. And I watched this movie with my mom, and she was like catching a lot of references. That it's like a very boomer y movie in that it's like has like tons of references like to the 60s and like different products that were in the 60s. And my mom's like, oh, I remember that thing. I remember this. So it's like
Hmm.
so for that aspect, it was kind of fun for me to just like hear about like these things that I didn't know existed. And my mom was like remembering some stuff that maybe she forgot about from that time period. So in that way, I kind of enjoyed watching the movie, but I appreciate a dumbass comedy, and it's definitely very dumb.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was a self-aware that it was very dumb. So, I didn't hate it for that. It's hard for me to really hate a movie. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't just hate a movie.
It's good not to hate.
I mean, there's some movies I really dislike, but it's very rare. I feel like I can always find some elements that I like in a movie. And maybe it's just because I've like made some short movies and just like been a part of trying to make stuff myself that I have some empathy was like for the process. And like it's
Yeah.
hard to make a movie, so it's there's got to be some things that work usually.
The biggest problem is just Jerry being at the helm of this thing because
Yeah.
he's become so problematic as just a person. Just the way that he flaunts his wealth and how smarmy he is about all of his opinions. And anyways,